Hey guys, it's Beth, and I know it's been so long since I've actually sat down and talked to you guys about, everything that's been going on, and, well, I'm here today, and we're going to talk about every little thing, alright? Last video, I talked about me heading on to Eugenia Kim, and I just, that was right shortly after I left Kamloops, so, I went to Eugenia Kim. It was a PR and graphics internship, and when I first got there, I was very, super ecstatic, and I learned a lot about PR, but a lot of the struggle that I came across was financially. I had problems paying rent and paying certain things because I had to change my availability to accommodate for my new internship, and things were just kind of getting a little rough. So I had to make a decision, and I decided to leave, and I emailed them and let them know that. So I'm no longer with them at the moment, but there's other opportunities that I've come across, and I'm so excited to take on these new opportunities. I will be a stylist for Brooklyn Fashion Weekend at the end of the month, and I will be styling and pairing up with different designers and editing their looks and making sure everything's perfect and stuff like that. So I'm excited. It's like my first, I think, official, well, to me it's like my first official poll, because I actually have like a poll letter, and it's going to be awesome. So I've been preparing for that as well. And then I also this past weekend, I actually had the opportunity to show at Brooklyn Jewelry Expo. That is a part of Brooklyn Fashion Week. And I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but one of my colleagues, who is also my business partner, we started an accessory line. It's called Queen of Dreams, and it's like a fusion between Asian and African jewelry. So it's kind of like a tribal accessories, but really different and unique. And I'll link the website below, and you can shop and you can support me and let me know, alright? So we showed our line there, and it was a learning experience for me, because I've never been to an expo or trade show as representing myself. I've been to a trade show just being a visitor or whatever like that. So it was crazy, because I had to go by myself because my partner was out of state, and it was just I was kind of nervous, because it was my first time. I didn't know what to expect, and we just kind of found out we were going to do it last minute, so we had to make sure the website was together, all of our products were up, if the tablecloth was right, or business cards, and it was just a lot of things that you almost don't even think about when you're thinking about going to a trade show. I learned quite a few tricks about that, so it turned out pretty alright. It wasn't as successful as I wanted it to be, but since it was our first expo, I feel like it was a great, I also recently have obtained a position with Clit's Marketing. They are a fashion and event firm, and they put on events like New York Fashion Week and also Charlotte Fashion Week. That's been up and running for a couple years now. So anyways, I was a volunteer for Charlotte Fashion Week, and I connected with that person, and now I'm here in New York doing their social media, PR and social media coordinator. So I'm pretty excited. It's good to have a title, because it gives you that platform, to start off with. My supervisor, he told me, you need a platform here in New York, and if you don't have a title, it's very hard for people to want to pay attention to you or to even listen to you. So I'm actually pretty excited. And I've also been doing or going to different networking events and meeting people, and that's the most important thing here that I learned, because without the people that I know, I probably wouldn't be able to get into the events that I want to get to. So, and to get the connections that I want. Because I feel like when I first got here, I was a little scared and intimidated, and now I'm just ready, hey, I'm taking you on. I keep telling myself, I came all the way out here, to do what I wanted to do, and I'm not going to stop until I get what I came out here for. And it's just amazing how, you know, networking can get you anywhere, basically. You know, it's definitely about the people you know. And also you could tell the camera is actually clearer than the camera I actually had before. So thanks to my friend Micah, he provided me with this camera, and it's awesome. It's 16 megapixels, so it's like totally nice. And I can take more videos, because when I did have the last camera, I wasn't able to use it for that long period of time, which I thought I was, and so I wasn't able to capture that much footage. But I do have some, so I will upload those that I have. Right now, I'm doing a lot of freelance work, and I'm also just pushing my name out there. And I have a new website that's going to be coming out. It's going to be my portfolio, more of a professional setting than my blog, and then my blog will be hooked up to it. So I'm excited for. I love my life, but it can be so crazy, and it's like frustrating, and money is like I think the most annoying thing that I have to deal with. And I'm thankful for all the people that I know, because they're so kind and willing to help me out whenever I need it. But sometimes you don't want to be asking people for help, or at least I don't want to be sometimes. Because I just feel like I'm supposed to be independent, you know, and I'm supposed to be, you know, making money for myself, you know, and I don't want to be taking up somebody else's, like, you know, phone bill or whatever, you know. I just feel bad, like, when people try to help me sometimes, because it just makes me feel even worse inside. Like, to know that you owe somebody money just makes it worse. Thankfully, I don't owe. Do I owe any money? I don't think I owe anybody besides my family, like my parents or something. But if I do, I guess you could hit me up and I might pay you back. I'm just like all at like myself, because like I think about the journey that I've had here, and it's like, wow, I've come such a long way, you know, and like I should be proud of myself, you know. And I believe that, you know, you should never compromise your dreams for anything, and sometimes people or things or whatever will get in the way, but you have to remain focused and remember, you know, your dreams. And I hope you guys remember your dreams and stay motivated. And I'm the type of person who wants to work for myself. I don't want to work for other people. I'm not saying I won't cooperate or be a team leader or team, you know, work in a team, but ultimately I want to work for myself, you know what I mean? I want to run my own business, and it just takes a lot of hard work, though, to get there. So I'm excited a lot. I know it's been a struggle, and I think part of me, like, sharing my feelings, like, I feel like sometimes I don't want to share some bad things that will happen or something, but it's hard, because I think it's like I try to protect people because I don't want to hurt them because of the truth sometimes, and it's like hard to share things in your life, I guess. I mean, which is the purpose of this video, is to share, but sometimes I just was like, I don't know if I want to share this detail, like, I don't want to hurt someone's feelings, you know, I don't want them to get worried about me. So, you know, I'm still gonna, you know, be as open as I can. And look out for my next video, alright? Stay in touch.